What's up, y'all? It's Tuesday. You know why we're here. Um, I'm here to cry again, and I'm sure y'all know that. So here we go, y'all. Let's get the show started without any further ado. Let's go. Play the music. It's Tuesday, people. My good people. Let's get it started. If y'all ain't here, man, please like and share. Thank you. As always, please like, please share. Ooh. Thank y'all. Ooh, a roast con pollo. Let me add my people. And y'all check out this can. You know what? I might not, I'm thinking about like not doing the headphones. What y'all think? I don't know. I'm thinking about not doing the headphone thing, man. Like, what say you? I'm gonna tag some people while this play. This is like my favorite Kendrick song. Shireen. We all know one, right? We all know a Shireen, bro. We do. I know I'm not the only one. I know I'm not the only one. This go crazy though. I always have. Be skeptical, but not enough to keep me from busting the nut. Y'all pull up, man. Like and share. We're gonna get started. I'm gonna let Kendrick rock for a minute. Pockets broke as a promise, man. She's a masseuse, and I'm a professional porn star. Went off the goose. The yak, really. The yak. 250 feet. The phone ring, that go crazy. I want to play it again. I ain't gonna even hold you. I really want to play that again. I really do, but I'm gonna let it marinate right now, man. Anyway, it's Tuesday, and this is Tuesdays and Thursdays, which is one and only big homie, Young Third Lawson. You feel me? And of course, another interesting football weekend that we're gonna dive into. We're gonna talk about a few things, and I'm tagging some people. Y'all tagging people that y'all want to hop on here, man. I know, man, y'all excited. I know y'all excited. I know y'all excited. And you should be. I give you that. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to. I'm not trying to shit on anybody's enthusiasm at all, but you know, if y'all on, what's up, Ben? If y'all on here, man, please like, please share. Please like, please share. Tag your people. Tag your homies. Tag him right there. Yeah, that one right there with the cool. Tag him. Tag him. But I'm sorry, y'all. I be getting caught up in the minutia. You say you gotta let them know, B. Hey man, you know what? I'm surprised. I'm honestly surprised at Kirby. I'm not even gonna lie. That I'm surprised at Kirby for that. With that week off. Now I'm gonna say this. I do give them credit for fighting back. I will say that because I thought, man, they were gonna get ran. You know what I'm saying? But I told somebody, I was like, man, they gonna come back, but it's gonna be too late. You know what I'm saying? I kept saying, man, they gonna come back, but it's gonna be too late. And that's what, he fucked around and came back and took the lead. And then and the crazy thing is, y'all not I stopped watching. At halftime, I got up and left, man. I left. I was driving home. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't even see the comeback. When I saw the comeback, my son called me and was like, man, they came back, because he was for Georgia, because he not for Alabama. Fresh off the apple tree. But he was like, but I was like, they gonna be out of gas. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was thinking, like they not gonna be able to sustain it. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, they did. You know what I mean? Really, man, that boy bailed them out. And I'm gonna say this, and y'all know I can't stand them. You know what I'm saying? As a record label, establishment, and as a crew. But I have to give kudos where kudos is due, man. Ryan Williams made a hell of a play, dog. That was a hell of a play. That was a hell of a play, man. Like that's when I started. That's the play I saw, because I was not watching the game. You know what I'm saying? But dude made a hell that catch to catch the ball. Look down while I know a lot of people weren't paying attention, but I was. I paid attention to this. For him to catch the ball, look down at his feet, do a pirouette, run, do another spin, make them guys run into each other. And they were side by side, man. And he just, man, shifted down into goddamn fourth on the motherfuckers, man, and outran them to the end zone. Man, Ryan Williams, I know it's been overstated. Ryan Williams, 17 years old, man. That's why, and if you leave it or not, man, that's the one Hugh Freeze wanted the most. And I see why. You know what I'm saying? Like, I saw him in high school and I was like, yeah, he tough. You know what I'm saying? Cool. You know what I mean? But I really don't have the words to put. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm very, very, very rarely short of words. That was crazy. That was dumb special. Like that was crazy. That was crazy. I had to give him that. You know what I mean? And I ain't even mean to jump into this early, man. I'm trying to preface it, but I guess I'm gonna bring the banners and shit up. Since that's what we are, you know what I mean? And like I said, most of the game I didn't even catch. I was driving, but I caught that literally when I turned that shit on, dude was catching the goddamn pass. You know what I'm saying? He was catching the pass and going into the end zone. And like I say, man, that was pretty damn special, man. I'm gonna give kudos where kudos. What up, Dion? What up? I'm giving kudos where kudos is due on that one, man. That was dumb nice. That was dumb nice. You know what I mean? And I hate to admit that shit, but that shit was nice. That was crazy. You know what I mean? Like that was crazy. That was crazy. So what was the final score? 41-34. 41-34 the final score. After a hectic. Now let me say this. I have to also give credit. And if y'all on here, please like and share. Please like and share. I do also have to give credit where credit is due, man. Georgia made a hell of a comeback, man, because they look dead in the damn water. They look dead in the water. I don't know how they did it. You know what I mean? I like, but that's I give them that. That's the heart of a champion that just didn't roll over and give up. You know what I'm saying? What up, Tor? You know they was looking for you. They ain't think you gonna stand tall. I told them you weren't built like that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, that was Georgia made a hell of a comeback. So I do have to give them kudos for that. But at the end of the day, and then this is the last thing, man. Carson Beck, and I'm gonna get into him a little later, man. Carson Beck, man, I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what he was sure. I'm trying to stop cussing. Hey, mama, if you watch. I don't know what he was doing for most of the game, but then he went crazy and straightened it up. And then in crunch time, when it's time to make the throw, he didn't make a good throw. Like that pass that got intercepted, it should have been much. The dude 6'3", throw it to the outside and let him jump up and make a play. You throw it to the inside, and dude right there to make the play. So that was a bad. It was a right read. It was just the wrong pass. You know what I'm saying? Right read, wrong pass. It happens. You know what I mean? But again, kudos to them for fighting back because I didn't think they could or would. But like I said, that's just a champion not rolling over and giving up. And so I say that. You know what I'm saying? But he played a horrific game. I'm saying he played a horrific game, and them passes that he threw, they was bad passes. You know what I'm saying? They were bad passes. Let's see. Threw it right in their hands. You know what I'm saying? Threw 3 passes. Right. The first 2 was just preposterous. You know what I'm saying? The first 2 interceptions, I was like, man, dude in pocket. Who paid him? You know what I'm saying? Like, son, he in pocket. Somebody done broke him off. No, dog. All right, man. I know when somebody done dropped Charlie. You know what I'm saying? Oh, the vice president debate and the listen. Let me help you out. This is what the debate. We lying, but y'all gonna vote for one of us anyway. So, the end. I was just saying. That's the debate. We lying, but you got to vote for somebody. So, there's that. I just saved you an hour. But no, watch the debate if you watch the debate if you got to. You got to. I understand that. I know how this gonna go. I done lived through how many presidents now? They all lying. But we gotta vote. And it's up to you to do your due diligence on that. So I respect that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, definitely do that. But let's see, bro. I'm a champion back to back. I had a great plan. Salute to them. I'll be in the playoffs. I got you. You know what I'm saying? I think once you abandon the running game for us, yeah, right, and that's true. That's true. That's true. I agree with that. Yeah, handle your business, man. Yeah, definitely. I'm not tripping on that, man. Never am I tripping on that. But and again, like I said, and say, listen, if you know, like I know, oh, you know I am. You already know I am. That's what I'm paying attention to. You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta give the people some kind of. If I just went into all that, man, everybody be in a panic, and I'm trying to avoid that. But it's about to get real. Like I think that's why all these older people getting up out of here, man. To be honest, listen, they getting up out of here because that's getting crazy. And again, I'm not trying to scare anybody, but these are real situations, man. Especially in an election year. Definitely real situations, man. So be very, very cognizant of this. You know what I'm saying? Be very, very aware, very, very cognizant of this. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want everybody to be in a tizzy, but please pay attention to this stuff. And if y'all on here, like and share. But you know, again, to be very aware of this, man. Be very aware of this. So this is just a little bit of relief from life, but it's real in the battlefield. You know what I'm saying? Like that is that serious, hot like a lighter flame right now outside. It's hot outside. You know what I'm saying? All white bricks, white tan bricks. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, again, and in regards to the game, what'd you say? Let's see. Of course we are, but yeah, we talking about number one. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But yeah, I agree. So yeah, but again, like so in reference to the game, turned out to be a good game. Carson Beck didn't play well. He turned up at the end. So again, like I said, I have to give kudos to him for having the heart of a champion. I don't know what happened to my sorry, hold on. Sorry, YouTube. I'm not YouTube, but hold on. I'm gonna come back in. I'm trying to get them straight on Instagram. I'm sorry, y'all. That's what I'm talking about. See, edit, Bink. But anyway, while I'm doing that, so yeah, shout out to them, and shout out to everybody involved, man. It was a great game. Like I said, I'm not mad at them. It was definitely a great game. So I'm not I have to give kudos to them. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Save changes. Go. Boom. Boom. Nope, not working. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna remove that Bink. I'm gonna spin back around on them. I got y'all. Don't trip. I got y'all. I got y'all on Instagram. I'm learning, guys. I'm learning. So there we go. Paste. Bink. Say that. Bink. Bink. Back in there like swim well. That game was definitely an instant classic. Definitely an instant classic. Which brings me to the next thing. Got a new number one, right? New number one in college football. So that was crazy, and I figured they would do that. I figured that whoever won that game was gonna wind up number one because it was the biggest win of the year for anybody as of right now. And I'm gonna bring up the rest of the number one teams here. The rest of the poll. But yeah, as of right now, I know Alabama is the number one team in the country. Let me see, college football top 25. As of right now, let's bring it up. E. So let's share that. So this the top 25. This is both the AP top 25 and the coaches poll. But at the top of the AP top 25 is Alabama. Coaches poll still have Texas number one. But the top three are top four, top five are the same. Top 6, top 7, top 8, top 9, top 10. Top 10 is the same, just different order from 1 and 2. So the AP has Alabama number 1, followed by Texas number 2, Ohio State number 3, Tennessee 4, Georgia 5, Oregon 6, Penn State 7, Miami 8, Missouri 9, and Michigan 10. Michigan rounds up the top 10. The only difference in the other poll is that you got Texas number 1 instead of Alabama. But everything else is the same. And like I said, I expected that new number 1. Hey, it's part of the game. You know what I mean? Good thing about it though, all these teams, most of these teams gonna wind up playing each other. Tennessee gonna play Georgia. Tennessee gonna play Alabama. Alabama gotta play Tennessee. Georgia got to play Tennessee. Oregon and Ohio State gonna play each other. Texas and Georgia gonna play each other. Penn State gonna play Ohio State. Miami kind of skating past area. Missouri gonna play Alabama. They all intertwined, so it's all gonna shake out. You know what I'm saying? Which is gonna be fun for us, of course. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's exciting. And again, do I think they should have changed the number 1 team? Nah, but I mean, like I said, I get it. It makes sense based on the parameter set. You know what I mean? So, again, shout out to Alabama. They did their thing. You know what I'm saying? Really, from beginning to the had a little swoon in the middle, but from beginning to the end, they did their thing. So you definitely have to give them kudos there. And like I said, Ryan Williams, man, that was special. You know what I mean? Like that honestly was a special play that young man made. And like I said, I'm not one to pass out kudos like that. I'm not. But I'm not a hater. You know what I mean? And the boy made a play of plays. He made the play of plays. So I gotta, that was crazy. That was crazy. That was crazy. That's like the best. Like I can't even. Like I really don't have the words to even describe what he did. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying. I don't. But that was crazy. That was crazy, bro. Yeah, that was crazy. So shout out to them, and I like the rest of the top 25, and I'll go over them real quick here as well, since I got them up. Rest of the top 25. Alabama 1, Texas, Ohio State, Tennessee, Georgia, Oregon, Penn State, Miami, Missouri, Michigan. That's top 10. 11, USC, 1 loss. Ole Miss, 1 loss. Ooh, they blew it. I love to see them blow it. Lane Kiffin talking entirely too much. But they're 12. LSU 13. Notre Dame 14. Clemson 15. Iowa State, BYU still undefeated 16-17. Utah 18. Oklahoma, I'm going to get into them in a minute, 19. Kansas State 20. Top 25 rounds out with Boise State, Louisville, Indiana at 5-0. Illinois, and then Texas A&M at number 25. So, yeah, I don't really have a problem with the top 25. The coaches poll look a little different, but I'm not finna go into that. So, yeah, there's that. Yeah. So, getting into some other stuff, man. Y'all know I have to talk about my teams. I'm gonna bring up these scores, man, from this past weekend too. I guess I didn't. Let me see. Yeah. So just going over the rest of the scores here, because I really didn't do that because I was sulking for the most part. But I'm gonna be a big boy. The rest of the games, Friday, Miami squeaked one out controversially. It was a controversial win, but it was the right call. That dude didn't catch that pass, man, and the fact that folks was even arguing about that, it let me know how shallow people really are, man. Because that no way in hell was that even a remotely close to being a catch. So I don't know what the argument was, but people. people doing what people do, being stupid for the most part, but whatever. So Miami, they win. Texas, fairly, they pulled away. It was close for uncomfortably close, but shouldn't have been that close in the first place. They pulled away. Texas did. We talked about Georgia and Alabama. Ohio State easy one in East Lansing. This was this upset. Kentucky over Ole Miss. Oregon, ran through UCLA. UCLA they. Arizona, big, take care of Utah. Arizona, I expected them to be ranked again. But the Big 12 is crazy right now. I don't know. Big 12 crazy right now. So you got that. Michigan, close one against Minnesota. USC handled Wisconsin fairly easy. LSU, I thought this would be closer than it was. LSU did their thing over South Alabama. Notre Dame in a tight game with Louisville, but they avenged that loss last year. Clemson did to do with Stanford. I told y'all Clemson was gonna be okay. Clemson showing that they okay. Ease over Stanford. Iowa State still undefeated. Kansas State big over Oklahoma State, previously top 20. This one we're gonna get into. BYU over Baylor. Baylor just can't. I don't know what's wrong with Baylor. Texas A&M close one over Arkansas. And then it goes Boise won big over Washington State. Was crazy enough. That was Washington State's first loss of the season. So yeah. But this one right here, man. Auburn honestly is finding new ways to lose games, man. New ways to lose games, bro. Like, I want y'all to look at this, man. Look at this, man. I want y'all to look at this, man. I want y'all to look at this. If you looked at these stats, don't even look at the score. Look at these stats, bro. 10 for 15, 161 yards. No touchdowns. No interceptions. Payton Thorne, 21 of 32, 338 yards, 3 touchdowns. Look at the stats. It's not even close. Leading rusher, 14 carries, 69 yards, 1 touchdown. Hawkins. 48 of them yards came on like the third play of the game. So he had another 13 carries for 21 yards. Shut down. 18 carries, 61 yards. That's not. Jarquez on 17 carries, 97 yards. Why he carried the ball only 17 times? 7 carries, 24 yards. Receiving yards, man. One dude, three catches, 86, 43 yards, 30 yards, 2. They did nothing. Look at this. 3 catches, 82 yards, 142 yards. 5 catches, 77 yards, touchdowns. 3 catches, 71 yards. 4 catches, 61 yards, touchdown. 2 catches, 1. Man, the stats are dominant. The stats are dominant in that regard, man. They had a couple sacks. They really stymied them. You know what I'm saying? They really stymied them. This right here, bro. This right here is the difference in the game. This right here is the difference in the game. And this right here has been the difference in 3 losses. This right here, this turnover margin, the only turnover in the game, dog. This is literally the only turnover in the game. Only turnover in the game, bro. But it was the one that mattered. And hold on, once this, because I want y'all to see Bro, you think they you think you let down? Auburn should have won this game by double digits. But that's the problem. This is what? That's 4 games they should have won by 3 games they should have won by double digits. They're like, it shouldn't have even been. And that's gonna bring me to another thing that I'm about to talk about here. Man, look at this, man. I want y'all to see it from the jump though. So I see how he fucked up. Y'all see what the linebackers are? So I don't know if y'all can see this very well, but the linebackers are up here rushing. Boom. So this is what he read. The linebacker actually got blocked. You know what I'm saying? The linebacker actually got blocked. He gets blocked right here. He's stumbling. Dude is stumbling. But it's such a bad throw that he picks the motherfucker. If he lay this shit up over look at this dude. Look at that. He'll score. He's supposed to score. Auburn was supposed to score. Not them. There's zero coverage. I don't know how well y'all can see this, but look at this. On the slant, he left this dude. It's supposed to be a touchdown the other way. It's supposed to be a touchdown the other way. But I have to say this, man. The linebacker, like I said, dude is getting blocked. Boom. He bails out. The pass is so poor that he's able to pick it off. The pass is such a poor pass that he's able to pick it off. He tipped it to himself, caught it, and then boom, he out. He's out, bro. The one thing that you can't, 4 minutes left in the game, man, y'all really in control because Oklahoma really can't move the ball on offense. Then they go for 2. This boy, man, look, I don't know how he got out of that or this, and then he jumped. But that's gonna take me into another thing that I want to talk about, man. But I see what he saw. Dude bailed. But still, man, you ain't got to throw, man. Lay that ball up over the top, man. Put some air up on that ball, man. Dude walking in the end zone. No safety help. Back there, man. No, man, I just be wondering, look, Lawan, again, like I always say, man, I don't talk about shit I don't care about. I'm saying? Me. That's me, man. Like, Sexy Red, everybody talk about Sexy Red. I don't give a damn about Sexy Red. I'm not talking about Sexy Red. Why I'm talking about Sexy Red? I don't talk about Alabama. This is the only time I talk about Alabama is when I'm doing this show. Because they're not my interest. They're your interest. Y'all make a lot of posts about Auburn, dog. Win, lose, or draw. All season, in season, out of season. Whatever reason, y'all can, man. And like I said, that's just me. I just said, all I said was, I didn't say why y'all post about Auburn. I said, why y'all post so much about Auburn? Yeah, that's me. But like I was saying, on this play, I see what he saw, but that should have been a touchdown the other way. Like easy, man. And that takes me to my next thing, man. In regards to this dude, man. And I know I done said it so many times, dog. I done made this statement so many times, man. We all here talk about what's called the clutch gene, right? The clutch gene, right? The clutch gene. The clutch gene is something, man, that you have in you. Like athletes, you know what I'm saying? People to be cool under pressure, to make plays under pressure. You know what I'm saying? Like to make plays when the chips are down, when the game is in the balance, and it's time, like and the pressure is paramount. And it's time to do what it's time to do. The clutch gene that a lot of players have allows them to rise to the occasion. And this don't have to be, and I know you had your Michael Jordan was ultimate clutch gene. Tom Brady, you know what I'm saying? Like Derek Jeter, clutch. Big Papi, clutch. Joe Montana, all these, you know what I'm saying? But you don't have to be a star to be clutch. You get what I'm saying? I know I'm kind of making it known, like, so you'll know exactly what I mean by the clutch gene. You don't have to be a star to perform in the clutch. Robert Orr was never a star. Robert Orr might be the most clutch player in the history of sports. Big Shot Bob. Like, you don't get the name Big Shot Bob. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's it. You don't get that name. You know what I'm saying? You don't get that name. Big Shot Bob if you're not clutch. Derek Fisher. You know, John Paxson. Different, all these folks. Clutch. Whatever it is in them that make them rise up like that. He don't have it at all. Like at all. Like at all. Like this guy right here, Payton Thorne, does not have this at all. Like he has whatever the opposite is. Whatever the opposite of having the clutch gene is, that's what he has. And I'm not just saying this about this game. I can go back to last year, and I was gonna have Ike. I don't know where Ike is. I was gonna have Ike actually put me put together a little snippet where I can show y'all plays and ways and times that, man, he just wilted. Like he wilts. He wilts. It's not even that he don't stand tall, dog. He wilts in the clutch, man. The tighter the game gets in the balance, when the game is in the balance and it's time to make a play, this dude, I see him hold the ball and take sacks. I see him throw interceptions. I see him do so much that is the opposite of what you want to do when it's winning time, dog. Like it's uncanny. It's uncanny. It's like no explanation for it. It's I can take it back again. When last year we played Cal, I went out to the game. We played Cal out in Berkeley. He had a drive in the fourth quarter. It was about 6 minutes left. We took the lead. But me and Ike was actually talking about this. I was like, it was still, the game wasn't kind of in a balance. But I said if Cal had came back and scored with 2-3 minutes left in the game, Auburn wouldn't have won that game, dog. They wouldn't have won that game. Last year, Georgia game. Georgia up by a touchdown. We still got a minute plus left. Need a drive. He comes out. Interception. Ole Miss. We down by a touchdown. We need a drive. Clutch. Nah. Throws interception in the end zone. Need a drive against. Listen, dog, and it's going to sound the same because it's the same, man. Need a drive. Winning time. Need a drive against, let me take this down. Need a drive against Alabama. After we done, gave it up, we only need a field goal. So it's 30-something seconds left, man. We just need a field goal. We got a couple timeouts. We just need a field goal, bro. That's it. What he do? Come out, take a bad sack. Throw an interception that actually got bought back by a penalty, but then come back and phone. Whatever it is that's in you that you supposed to have, he don't have it. And we can come back even to this season. Now, that's 3 games last year. Now, the last 3 games this year, the past 3 games, the 3 losses this year against Cal, literally a 7-point game, the whole fourth quarter. You get the ball a couple times. You throw these are some of the worst interceptions. Worse interceptions. When it's time to make plays, interception against Cal. Come back against Arkansas. Down 10. Got some time. We need a quick drive. Hike. Stand there. Look to your right. Look to your right. I'm looking at the safety come all the way down, man, from out of here, man. Dude comes, man. It took him 10 seconds to get back there. He still got a sack. Still got the sack. What you looking at, dog? What you looking at that make you think you can hold the ball that long? There is no reason for you to still be holding the ball that long. Nothing. There's get rid of the ball. Get rid of the ball. And then this game, man, like I say, you throw the pick six. You throw the pick six. That's first. That's first and foremost. 4 minutes left. 4-minute drill. When you can just be handing the ball off, man. No awareness, no situational awareness, no football situational awareness, man. When it's time to work the clock. You don't see the linebacker falling back into the spot where you're trying to throw the ball. You've been in school 6 years. You've been playing 5 years. Pick six. Come back. We get the ball back. You take 3 sacks on the next drive. They kick a field goal. Now we need a touchdown. We don't even need a field goal. Now we need a touchdown. We get the ball back. You throwing the ball across the middle. We got no timeouts left. You throwing the ball across the middle. Then, man, from the 50-yard line, we need a Hail Mary. You throw the Hail Mary 10 yards short of the end zone. Bro, I hate to pile on because I hate people that do that. You know what I'm saying? And I hate people that knee jerk. You know what I'm saying? Like I hate that. I hate when people knee jerk. I hate when people pile on. I'm just not one of them kind of folks. I'm not. I don't like them kind of folks. But when the facts are the facts, my guy, you just come up small when it's time to stand tall. Every single time, dog. And it's like I said, it's not a thing where I just want to pile on dude, but that's just the honest to goodness truth of the matter. When it's time to stand your tallest, you come up your smallest. And that's what's happened. That's the difference between being 2-3 and being 5-0. Competent quarterback play. Competent quarterback play. Because I'm just, competent quarterback play. Competent quarterback play is the difference between being 2-3 and being 5-0. And y'all know, like I said, y'all know I hate it. I hate I don't like piling on to the young man. Again, I don't. But them the facts. Them the facts. Them the facts. Them the facts. And as an Auburn fan, I think, man, the thing that Auburn fans are, they have to understand, man, the patience that's got to be exhibited right now. You know what I'm saying? Patience just got to be exhibited because we really just got, and this is what I honestly believe is gonna happen. I believe towards the end of the year, late October, November, it's all gonna click. It's gonna click for the offense, but it's gonna be too late. It's gonna be too late. You know what I'm saying? So honestly, if I'm Hugh Freeze, this is what I'm doing, man. I'm selling, man. And all the recruits see it because I saw a few of them say it. They said, man, and all of them said, we're coming up small, but everybody can see where it is. And once we get that straightened up, we through the roof. You know what I'm saying? So right now, if I'm him, I'm telling the best quarterback recruits. I know he's still recruiting. He's recruiting Deuce Knight. He's still recruiting Juju Smith because Juju looking for somewhere he can come and play now. Juju can come and play now at Auburn. That's the thing. You can come play now, and you're going to be playing with Cam Coleman and Malcolm Simmons and these guys. So the talent is down on the wide receiver tip. No quarterback play. No competent quarterback play. You know what I'm saying? So you can recruit a Deuce Knight. You can recruit a Juju Smith. You know what I'm saying? But you can also, right now, I'm looking throughout college football, right? I'm looking to see what quarterback is playing at a school that possibly would want to enter the portal that can come and play here right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, and if I'm him, this is who I'm looking at. If I'm here, I don't have a full list, but I'm thinking out the top of my head. Arizona got a good ass quarterback, man. Noah Fafita, that's his name. Is he gonna stay in Arizona when the other dude leave? When McMillan leave? Is he a senior? I don't know. I would reach out to him. I would already have reached out. I would reach out to his representatives. Tampering, be damned. Who cares? You know what I'm saying? So what? You know what I mean? So what? I don't even care. You know what I mean? Like, man, do me whatever you're gonna do. You know what I mean? But I would reach out to him. The boy that just transferred to Syracuse, that was at Ohio State last year, Kyle McCord. I don't know what year Kyle McCord is in, but Kyle McCord is playing some good ball for Syracuse. Kyle, do you want to come play in the SEC? I would reach out to him. The boy that's at Liberty now, Keaton Salter. Keaton Salter started at Tennessee, plays at Liberty now. Keaton Salter, do you want to get back in the SEC? Like, that's what I would be doing, right? Those just three that I'm thinking of out the top of my head. You know what I mean? And I know there's others out there. I'm going to do a deep dive on that. But I would be looking for a portal quarterback and the best freshman I could bring in. And I would be done. Hey, Payton Thorne going to be done anyway at the end of the year. Hank Brown, you got a chance. Hank Brown got a chance. Holden Gardner. Holden, I don't think Holden built. And Holden, I would tell, you probably want to go explore other options. Look at a UAB, an MTSU, or Georgia Southern. You know what I'm saying? Like Georgia State, that might be your play. But that's what I would do. Because like I said, and I'm not one to pile on, but like I said, competent, he was having such a good game. But the just basic football knowledge 101. I think, I see a lot of guys now, younger, especially in they just do crazy shit. They just do crazy shit in the game, man. Like score, like they don't have an understanding of time and score. You know what I'm saying? Like score and time. Like when it's time to let's work the clock. It's time to work the clock. But he making reads, and instead of just handing the ball off, he trying to throw pass. But you've been in school too long for that, man. Work the clock. Work the clock. If they run the ball and they punt the ball back to Oklahoma with 3 minutes left in the game, Oklahoma don't win that game, man. They don't win that. I don't see that boy making another throw like that. I don't see him breaking off another long run. They don't win that game. Like, take your chances with your defense and go win the game. Now, I'm not putting that loss all on Payton Thorne. Man, Hugh Freeze could have ran the ball down on 4th and goal from the 1 with Jarquez Hunt instead of a backup wide receiver, out the Wildcat. You probably score a touchdown there. That's 7 points. If the kicker make his kicks, like he missed a 27-yard chip shot field goal right at the end of that. Yeah. So it's not completely on him. But like I say, when it's winning time, you need to have players that make winning plays. And that ain't him. So enough of him, man, because I'm my stomach starting to hurt all over again. Just talking about it, man. Let's go over the NFL scores, bro, from the weekend. So let's bring that up. Let's bring it up. How y'all NFL team doing? Y'all want to y'all want to talk about? See, let's talk about my NFL. Let's talk about my football season as a whole. My football season as a whole. Well, we're gonna start here though. Cowboys beat the Giants. That was expected. Saints lose again, 2 in a row. Lose to the Falcons over in Atlanta in the Mercedes-Benz Dome. That boy Young Hoku with a game winning field goal at the as the clock time ran out. The Bears somehow beat the Rams. I ain't even. I'm gonna tell you, I ain't even know that. I thought the Rams won that game. The Bears beat the Rams though. 24-18. Caleb Williams leads 4 scoring drives. Cool. This was a good game. The Vikings and the Packers. Sam Darnold is doing his best. Sam Darnold doing his best. Geno Smith impression. Sam going somewhere where they actually have cognizant NFL play, and he sat back and he learned how to be a quarterback. See, this is the thing. You don't have to throw just because you draft these guys high, you don't have to throw them out there and try to make them a player. You get what I'm saying? No, I'm not talking about saying he learned how to be a quarterback in San Francisco, but the Jets did him a disservice. The Panthers did him a disservice, and now he's learned how to play. You know what I'm saying? He's learned how to play. So I'm happy for him, man, because, man, these guys get thrown out there. They're not ready to play in the NFL. They don't do player development hardly anymore because they pay these kids so much money. They want that instant gratification. And a lot of times these guys need to sit and learn the position that they're playing, man, from other pros. Now, he ain't have anybody to sit and learn from in New York. And it was basically baptism by fire. But look at Sam Darnold now. In a good system with a good receiver, good running back, 2 good receivers, a good tight end, good running back. Yeah, happy for him. Steelers and Colts somehow win. The Steelers 3-1, but they finally got the offense going more so than just the defense. But the defense, they but they let Joe Flacco come in off the bench, man, and do their thing. Broncos and Jets, man, 10-9. This was crazy. This is crazy. I never would have thought the Broncos would come in there and the way they've been playing and win a game on the road against the Jets after how they played the last couple games. So that's what the NFL, man, you never know. Buccaneers big over the Eagles. The Eagles, man, I don't know. I know AJ Brown was out. I think Devontae Smith was out, so that may have affected them. But Baker Mayfield threw for almost 350 yards, man. Yeah, that's tough there, dog. That's tough. That's tough. Bengals and Panthers. Joe Burrow is actually my quarterback on my fantasy team. I got 2 teams. Joe Burrow, the quarterback on one, Jared Goff, the quarterback on the other. But Joe Burrow, they finally get their first win. 2 touchdown passes, 160-yarder to Jamar Chase. But they beat the Panthers, who even though they lost, the Panthers look like a football team again with Andy Dalton playing quarterback. You know how I know? Because Chuba Hubbard is on my fantasy team, and Chuba been hooping since Andy Dalton took over. Shout out to him. This right here, man. This has gotten old fast. And that's the 3rd game that we lost that we should have won and lost in the last minute. But the Jaguars and Auburn ain't these fucking doppelgangers. I don't know who is, man. It's a lot of smoke going around there about Doug Peterson too, man. It seemed like the team. He said something about the. He made a comment about the players, man. They were asking do he need to come in and take over, and he was like, take over play call. And he was like, for what? They're not gonna go out here and execute. So I hear that the players are kind of like, fuck Doug Peterson right now. So pay attention to that situation. But we another game we should have won. But I ain't gonna even get into that. Commanders win again, 3-1 over the Cardinals, who are 1-3. Jaden Daniels, man, I had a feeling that he would be the best. And again, now I know it's early, But Jaden Daniels, just whatever it is that you, like I said, whatever it is that Payton Thorne don't have, Jaden Daniels got it. Whatever it is that Payton Thorne don't have, Jaden Daniels got it in droves. So yeah, shout out to the Commanders. They win again. Cardinals, sorry. I expected more from them, and they're losing at home. Like, that's crazy. So I don't. It's crazy that they can't, put it together. So yeah. 49ers win big over the lowly Patriots. Fred won a big game. Good game for them. Solid game. The Raiders beat the Browns. And the Browns, man, I don't know what y'all gonna do with Deshaun Watson. I don't know what's going on with that. But the Raiders win again. And speaking of the Raiders, Devontae, your boy Adams, he asked for a trade today. So he's on the trading block. He's on the trading block. I don't know how that's gonna go, but he's on the block. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. He wants out. Ooh, the Chiefs win ugly 17-10. Big story out of this game. It looks like Rashee Rice tore his ACL. Trying to tackle a guy on an interception return, and then Patrick Mahomes basically hit him in his knee while his leg was planted. So I think he looks like he tore his ACL. They haven't confirmed it, but just from first look and like the initial diagnosis and prognosis and whatever, it looks like he tore his ACL, so he's out. So expect the Chiefs to be looking for a wide receiver here. Ravens dominate the Bills. Derrick Henry run for damn near 200 yards. And 2-3 scores. Dominant. Buffalo, hey, Josh Allen, man, you was just last week you was the HNIC. And then here, the Dolphins, man, listen, y'all, if Tua don't come back, y'all in trouble. The Titans get their first win of the season, 31-12. Long runs from Tony Pollard. Yeah, he was 1 yard off, man. It's crazy, man. Crazy. The Dolphins in trouble. No Tua, and let me tell y'all something. That's the value of having a quarterback. See, that's the difference when you have a quarterback, man. That system. Tua is perfect for that system because he's accurate. He gets the ball out, man, and he hit them boys when between they face mask, and Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle got a lot of yak yards because Tua puts it right on the number. You know what I'm saying? The boys that's down there now suck. So there's that. They got to get. I'm gonna say this: if I'm the Dolphins, though, even if Tua comes back, I make a call to them and see what they want for Bryce Young. I make a call for them and see what they want for Bryce Young. That's what I would do. Because regardless of whatever, I'm telling you, the Panthers, if they get a chance, opportunity, they're going to draft a quarterback. I think that Bryce Young's situation is over there. So if I'm Miami, I will call them and see what they want for Bryce Young. Because I'm smart like that. I don't know if these other GMs are, dog. Hey, I'm telling you, man, like, it's common sense. Do you know, man? Let me tell y'all something, man. If you play football like we play, I used to play in a damn fantasy league. I used to play in a couple of I played in a Madden league that we used to have, man. Well, we were actually like GMs. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, we were moving like GMs. We had a salary cap. We had all that shit. And that taught me a lot about structuring a team, salary cap, the money, man, the years and the money that you, all that, it kind of, if I'm them, dog, while Bryce Young's still on this rookie contract, even if you keep Tua for a couple more years, you let Bryce Young come and learn under him, man. You know what I'm saying? Because Bryce needs to get the ball out quick. He can get the ball out quick and get it out accurate. That's a good offense for him. He don't need to go back, man, play action, stand back there in the pocket, man, wait for routes to develop all the way downfield and throw the pass. He too small. He too short. He don't need to do that. He need to be in that read option, man, where he getting the ball out quick to A-Chain, Mostert, or Thorne, man, or quick slants, or the quick little post to Tyreek Hill and Devin Waddle. I'm telling you, that'll work. That'll work. That's what the Dolphins need to do. And then last night, the last game, Seahawks and Lions, Jared Goff is my other fantasy quarterback. Big game. Great game for him. 18 for 18. Threw a touchdown pass, caught a touchdown pass. The Seahawks, a couple of my players on that team, Kenneth Walker III and DK Metcalf, both put on too. So needless to say, I won my fantasy week in both leagues. Amen. Tell the Lord thank you. But good games, man. But I gotta get back, and I know y'all tired of me, cause I'm tired of me. I'm tired of me talking about my football teams, man. I am, dog. I promise I am. I'm tired of I'm tired of it. I promise I'm tired of it, dog. Bruh, what's wrong with my teams? What's wrong with T-Law? What's wrong with this guy? This guy had us in the playoffs 2 seasons ago, and last year he had us 8-3 before all the injuries started happening. And now, since that particular point, bro, we have won literally one game. We won one game. We were 8-3. We finished the season 9-8. So basically, in our last 10 games, dog, we're 1-9. We are 1-9 in our last 10 games, including the end of last season, the beginning of this season. What the fuck? What the fuck? Anyway, man, I say, man, Trevor Lawrence, like, this ain't 18-69, 169 yards. It's like that, like, too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't even throwing for 200 yards in NFL games, man. Still offense. Tank Bigsby had 7, you know what I'm saying? Tank Bigsby had 90 yards. But ETN can't run the ball no more. The offensive line can't run block. The offensive line can't pass block. They don't give him any time to throw the ball. The routes are archaic. What is going on? Now, my young bull had a good game. 6 catches, 86 yards, touchdown. You know what I'm saying? Somehow, some way, we got to get these two guys playing consistent football, and we got to get consistent running from our running backs. And we haven't gotten that, man. Look at this. ETN, 11 carries, 50 yards. That's not bad. That's almost 5 yards to carry. 7 carries, 90. That between tanking, that's 140 yards on 18 carries between these two. But we can't sustain it. T-Law 18 for 33. That's just barely over 50%, man. 169, under 170 yard passing. 2 TDs. That's not awful, but we ain't winning. What you talking about, Bal? Nah, what you missed? What you asking about? What you missed? What you asking about? I just, man, again, bro. Now you look at his numbers. Look at CJ Stroud numbers. He only threw 7 more passes. He threw 33 passes. He threw 40. He threw 7 more passes. He got 9 more completions. He got damn near 200 more yards. Look at it. Look at it, man. That's crazy. Look at his receivers and look at mine. Look at this, man. Listen, man. Like I always say, man, I'm not the type to pile on, but Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ. Yeah, Tori was here, man. Tori was him. That's you asked about Tori. Yeah, Tori was here, man. He stood tall for Georgia, man. He ain't wilt. He stood tall. You know what I'm saying? He did. I give him that, man. He ain't succumbed to the pressure. He ain't hoe up. I give him that. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man, it's again, like I said, I just don't understand what's going on with my teams, man. And all of it, most of it is quarterback play, man. Quarterback play. Yeah, I just talked about the Ravens too, man. Actually, I was just talking about them. With Derrick Henry running for damn near 200 yards. Yeah, I was just talking about them. But I don't. The problem. This is what the problem. This is the problem the Ravens gonna run into, man. They need to. If a team make them throw the ball, are they gonna be able to do it? Because I know they don't have to, and you know, but we know how it go in the playoffs, bro. Teams make you play left-handed. What I mean by left-handed is they make you go to your offhand, your weak hand. The good teams do. The good teams ain't gonna let you do what you want to do. They gonna make you do something you don't want to do. You just got to be able to do it. That's the main thing for the Ravens. When they piling that box up and they make you throw the ball, Lamar, are you gonna be able to throw it to Zay Flowers, Mar Andrews, Rashad Bateman, Isaiah Likely, Nelson Aguilar? Are they gonna be able to stand tall, make the plays that need to be made? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I saw somebody else say that, man. I bet Devontae don't want to go there though. Devontae probably want to go back. He probably want to go to the Jets again and be back up there with Aaron Rodgers. That's what, if I was him, that's why I want to go. That's where I would want to go. That's what I want to go. If I'm Devontae, I want to go because Lamar didn't run too much. He can stay in. He can stay in. He can stay in Las Vegas and not catch passes. But yeah, he might want to do that. New Orleans with Carr, or them, the two that I would pick, it would be New York or New Orleans. Those would be my two picks. I say New York or New Orleans. I say New York first. Because if he can get Devontae up there playing on the other side of Garrett Wilson, that's pretty tough. That's pretty tough. If you got Devontae Adams, Garrett Wilson, and Breece Hall running the ball, man, that's pretty tough, dog. And Aaron Rodgers is your quarterback. That's pretty. And Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams know each other like the back of their hand. And Lazard, yeah, and Lazard. I was just gonna say that, and Lazard. That's pretty tough, man. That'd be hard for me to turn down. I know the Chiefs are gonna call them, but they definitely not gonna sell. They not gonna trade. The Raiders not trading anybody to the Chiefs. They can hang that up. I tell you who the Chiefs probably do need to call. The Chiefs can call us. The Chiefs can call us, man, and we'll trade. I'm sure if we lose the next couple games or two, you know what I'm saying? I know they probably gonna put somebody like Christian Kirk on the trading block. So Christian Kirk could be a good pickup for the Chiefs. So I wouldn't be shocked. Don't be shocked. Listen to what I'm telling y'all now. I'm saying this. I wouldn't be shocked if the Chiefs called the Jaguars to make a trade for Christian Kirk. So he's a slot receiver. We got another young guy that can play in the slot in Parker Washington. Yeah, I can see Christian Kirk getting traded to the Chiefs. Yeah. So, but yeah, so that's it on the NFL tip. Next week, man, we got a few games here. Thursday, you got Tampa and Atlanta. That should be a decent game. I don't think you're gonna go back to Green Bay. Cause if you have you looked at Green Bay wide receiver room, they don't need them. they hey Green Bay probably, and I'm saying this, man, like in all factual actuals, Green Bay might have the best wide receiving core in the NFL. Just look at their receiver core, man. Between Christian Watson, Jaden Reed, Romeo Dobbs, and Davon Wicks, yeah, Green Bay might have the best receiving core in the NFL. They don't need Devontae Adams. They don't need him. And I doubt if he even want to go back to Green Bay. But like I said, if it was me, it'll be the Jets or the Saints for me. If I'm Devontae Adams. That's gonna be the two. Ravens will be my last choice. You know what I'm saying? But I would look at those. Tampa, Atlanta, New York at Minnesota. Minnesota playing great ball. Carolina at Chicago. Baltimore at Cincinnati. That's a big time game. Miami at New England. Cleveland at Washington. The Colts at the Jag. We're gonna beat them. We're gonna win this game because we always beat them. So we're gonna win this game. Buffalo at Houston should be a decent game. Vegas, Denver, Arizona, San Fran. Yeah, Chicago got a good one too. Yeah, definitely. Arizona, San Fran, Green Bay, Rams. Yeah, we gonna beat them. Fuck Joe Flacco. Father time. Green Bay and the Rams. Seattle and New York at the Seahawks, and then Dallas and Pittsburgh Sunday night. Then the Monday night game is New Orleans at KC. So yeah, man. Flacco ain't got no business. Flacco was at home on the couch, man, till last year, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Aaron Rodgers is older than him, but he don't move like Joe Flacco always was big and slow, man. Joe Flacco, man, for real, man. Joe Flacco looked like what movie that was where the trees was walking? What was that? What was that? Lord of the Rings. Joe Flacco moved like one of them walking trees on Lord of the Rings. Man, y'all know what I'm talking about, man. Joe Flacco already like 6'6", man. Boy, move like he got a ride in his back, man. Like he might, like he be saying fee, fi, fo, fum every time he drop back and roll. But I'm gonna say this: for what Joe is, man, Joe be playing ball. I give him that. Joe can throw that ball. Joe always, you give Joe a running game. I'm gonna say this, man. You give Joe a running game. Let Jonathan Taylor get him some time, man. Run a game, and he can go back in and play action. He's still one of the best in the league at that, man. I swear, I give him that. If you give Joe a running game and he can drop back out them play action passes and throw them, hey, man, listen, man. Joe's still one of the best in the league at that, because a lot of quarterbacks can't play from under pocket. No, not anymore. You know what I'm saying? Joe Flacco, because he's so old, he can still play from under center effectively. You know what I'm saying? Like him, that's the beauty of having an old motherfucker like him and Aaron Rodgers. They might not be nimble of feet, but they nimble of brain. And they can play from under center. You know what I'm saying? Play action. They come back. They can hold that boy under, man. Joe Flacco still one of the best that can do that. You know what I mean? So I give him that. I'm not going to take that away from him. For sure. So, yeah, that's it on the NFL talk. Good stuff there. So October, man, the thing that I love about October, man, everything's going on. NBA training camp started today. I don't know who y'all NBA team is. Y'all know mine, man. Y'all know it's Lake Show on mine. I expect us to play well this year. Everybody not injured. Bendo still working his way back. But I expect us to play well. And I think LeBron, man, LeBron, it's time to show and prove, man. I know you're not what you were, athletically, but you got the mind, bro, and you got to be able to, man, like will these guys into being what they need to be. And I trust you to do that. I trust you to do that because I saw you do it with the Olympic team this summer, and you were literally the best player for all the games. Now, Steph Curry was the best player for the last 2-3 games. But all the games as a collective, you were the best player, LeBron. So we got to see what you're going to do. Klay Thompson, man, in Dallas, Klay said it feel good. That's real, dog, because, I mean, I'm old, man. I'm 45, man. I feel, hey, I got a soft spot in my heart for Joe Flacco and Aaron Rodgers. Joe Flacco just he playing against my team, so this week is fuck him. You know what I'm saying? But Joe Flacco won me a lot of money in that Super Bowl he won for the Ravens. Because a lot of folks, I was around a bunch of 49er fans. I was the only one that bet with the Ravens. I told them they were gonna win. So I won a lot of money on that. So shout out to Joe Flacco on that tip. You know what I'm saying? Joe bought me the money. Y'all moolah, baby. You know what I'm saying? For real. But yeah, shout out to Joe. Shout out to Joe Flacco. I forgot to put my little ring like, dang, man. There I go. Now I'm pretty again. Yeah, man. Accentuate my looks, man. Moisturize my situation. Preserve my sexy. But yeah, so like I said, I got a soft spot in my heart for Jonah. But yeah, the NBA league. So man, it's gonna be interesting this year, man. I like what the Knicks have done. They got Cat, they got Bridges. You team him up with Brunson and Josh Hart and OG. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, that's a pretty good starting lineup. Paul George going over there to Philly. That's a pretty good him and Max and JoJo, as long as JoJo stay healthy. That's pretty good. If the Lakers stay healthy, that's pretty good. Ja Morant back, that's pretty good. Zion Williamson looked like a man. You know what I'm saying? Like, have y'all seen Zion? If Zion is healthy, oh my God. And I'm saying that because I remember him. We played them in that play-in game last year, and he gave us a cool 40. Easy. He gave us 40 easy, but like he always do, he pulled his hamstring, and he wasn't in the game the last 3-4 minutes. If he was, we would have lost. I'm telling you now, if he played them last 3-4 minutes, he might have scored 50 and we would have lost because we couldn't do nothing with him. And that's my thing. That's the thing about Zion Williamson, dog. That's the thing about Zion. Hey, look, Latif, look, that was my next topic. That was my next topic. But I was talking about training camp start. So yeah, hey, it should be a Lonzo Ball back. Lonzo back in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey. I didn't coordinate that. I didn't know they were gonna be saying hey too. But yeah. But that was next. I'm sorry. So baseball postseason. You know what, man? It's because baseball be so hit and miss, man. It's hard for me to just pick a favorite. It's always hard for me to pick a favorite. Yeah, I got you. It's all good. It'd be so hard to pick a favorite because, man, baseball really be about who get hot at the right time. So the worst team that get in the playoffs oftentimes has gone to the World Series and won. Do y'all know how many times the Marlins be the worst team in the playoffs? They get in the wild card and make a run to win the World Series. You know what I'm saying? Like it be like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't see it with the Yankees. You know what, man? It's I just really don't know. The Orioles kind of spooked me today. I wouldn't be, man, honestly, man, I wouldn't be shocked if the Padres won, man. Somebody like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't be shocked if the Padres made a run. Or you know what? Better yet, the Mets. I would not be shocked if the New York Mets made a run, bro. Because they have everything there that they need to do that. Yeah, the Padres hot right now too. But I'm telling you, between the Padres, I'm gonna go if I had the KC playing good ball. They pitched their asses off today. They shut the Orioles down. That's why I said the Orioles spooked me today. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the San Diego Fathers. The San Diego Fargers. Yeah, man. They shut the Orioles down, man. And I know the Braves and the Padres and the Braves and them playing right now against the Padres. What inning is it in? I need to turn over there. Don't let my mama know I ain't watching this game. You're gonna have some words for a third. I know she got some words for the Braves right now. But yeah, you know what? And I wish we talked about this more on the show. I didn't know y'all watch baseball like that, man. Cause I actually love baseball, man. I love baseball. I love baseball. So I would love to talk more baseball, man. That was my granddad. My granddad loved baseball, man. My granddad loved the Cubs. When the Cubs won the World Series, a couple years, I guess it's been about 8 years, man. 2016 when the Cubs won the World Series. My grandfather passed in 2007. So that was, and I know it was a lot of us that grew up in the 80s who would spend summers at their grandparents' homes. And they would sit down and watch baseball. Like I knew the Cubs was coming on at 12 and the Braves coming on at 6:05. The Cubs at 12, the Braves at 6:05. My granddad loved the Cubs, man. Harry Carey, you know what I'm saying? All them. And when they died, I took a Cubs hat and the news clipping to his grave. You know what I'm saying? Because he loved them Cubs. But baseball was his sport. So I love it. Yeah, absolutely. But like it's an acquired taste, especially for now. Like that's why people be tripping on me when I tell them I watch soccer, I watch hockey, I watch tennis, I watch golf. You know what I'm saying? You really have to have a cerebral mind to watch different sports because they're not all the same. Of course, we love the nonstop action of basketball and football, things of that nature. But baseball, man, is like chess but you playing chess with a ball and a bat. You know what I'm saying? Setting up moves. I'm setting you up with a pitch. You get what I'm saying? Same thing with football. You set people up with plays you run. It's same thing with baseball. It's all about counters and counters to the counter. You know what I'm saying? Moves, counter moves, and counters to the counter move. The pitch, I throw you 4 fastballs to the outside. Bam, 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 bam. I got you leaning outside. Bam, I throw you a fastball to the inside, right, Janine, because you're looking out here. You know what I'm saying? I threw 98, 99, 98, 99. Now I got your eyes and your bat sped up. Then bam, 85 with the curveball. I love it. You know what I'm saying? Everything is a setup. Football, same thing. Run the ball, run the ball, run the ball. Play action. Pass, because I done changed your eyes. That's every Latif. It's every sport. Tennis, forehand, over here, back to me, forehand, Over here, back to me. Forehand. Same spot, back to me. Bam, drop shot. Make you run in. You scrambling now. Bam, but it's everything is a set. Every sport, bro. Damn near every sport is a setup. Yeah, like setting up a draw or a play action play. Yeah, it's all a setup. Every sport, man. You gotta learn how to set up your next. Every move you're doing is a setup for the next move. For when you really want to make your move. You know what I'm saying? Of course, if I can run straight at you, cool. But if I can run and I got your safest cheating down in the box, and I'm running, and y'all cheating down in the box, and the next time I hold that ball out here to this boy, and I see y'all dip down in that box, and I pull it out, pause. It's all, man, baseball, the same thing, but it's just with a ball. Setting you up, man. Painting corners. Paint this corner. Paint this corner. Make you look. I got you looking this way. I got you expecting it to come this way. Bam. Low and inside, low and inside, low and inside, low and inside. Bam. High and outside. Same thing. Jab, jab, jab. It's the same. It's all the same, bro. It's all every sport. Every sport is the same, dog. The concept, listen, y'all. The concept in every sport is the same. It's the same. That's why chess is considered a sport. Everything is chess. Sometimes it's checkers. Most times it's chess. Everything, man. Every sport. You think it's just a read and react, but it's a thinking, man. And you got to be able to know what you're going to do ahead of time. It's just like if I'm playing basketball, man, and you get me the ball up top, and I'm going to my left and pulling up, bam. And I done that, bam. 2 dribbles to the left, pull up, bam. Guess what? I got you jumping to my left now. So this time when I dribble, and pull up, and you going to jump out there, and I'm going to cross back to my right and go down the hole because I done set you up for that. It's all about the setup, man. Sports or games? Why not? Why not? Chess can be a sport. You know what I'm saying? I done watched them play chess. Man, they play poker on ESPN, man. They play chess on ESPN too. The Ocho. So yeah, man. So that's cool, man. Perfect, man. Perfect, man. So yeah, I'm gonna get ready to shut it down now. We pulling up on an hour and a half, man. This was perfect time, and I got to talk about everything I wanted to talk about. You know what I mean? And now, man, we get into where we shut it down. Get my final word, and I definitely, man, like I always say, I appreciate you all that have jumped in and joined in. That added your commentary, your 2 cents. Yeah, you missed it, Bear. I went deep. I went in on the game, man. Congrats to y'all being number 1. I think everything for Alabama has fallen into place this year. I love how everything's falling into place, y'all. And I say this: the board has done what he needed to do for this team to continue to be. Now the defense is a little shaky, and that may be an issue down the line, like when you go to LSU and when you go to Tennessee, because they can put up points. But all in all, what you wanted to see out of Jalen Milroe when bringing in a coach like DeBoer, you've seen that. You know what I'm saying? So I do. And remember last year at the end of the year when we said I said the Heisman favorite going into 2024 season should be Jalen Milroe. He was my initial Heisman favorite going into, and that's what I didn't talk about the Heisman favorites. But I think he's a top 3 candidate right now. If we being honest, the top 3 Heisman candidates right now are Cam Ward, Travis Hunter, and Jalen Milroe. Those are the top 3. After them is probably running back from Boise. If I had to pick one, I pick Travis Hunter. You know what I'm saying? If I had to pick one. So yeah. Travis finna be a Jaguar. Travis finna be a Jaguar too. It look like if we keep losing, we're not gonna pick a quarterback. So we'll be picking Travis Hunter, number 1 overall pick, if we get the number 1 pick. Travis Hunter, welcome back. Welcome to Duval, my boy. He from South Georgia anyway, so it'll be a homecoming for him, honestly. But yeah. So again, like I said, man, thank you all once again, as always, for joining the show. Thank you all for your commentary, and everything that you all input. I don't think he won't go to Denver. I don't know. I don't know about that. I mean, he might. I don't know, but I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't want to. So yeah. But anyway, my final word, man. I've been reading a lot of things that Rick Rubin has been Rick Rubin has y'all know who Rick Rubin is. Probably used to be producer with Def Jam. Made a lot of stuff for Run DMC and the Beastie Boys back in the day. 99 Problems, all that kind of work. But he has a lot of great quotes, especially for those of us that are creatives. You know what I'm saying? I'm a creative person, and I created this show, I created a clothing line. I think, man, for me, what I'm doing right now, like I'm not doing it on a grand scale yet, but I will. You know what I mean? I will at some point in time. But what you all are seeing is the things that a 12-year-old little boy this was the dream of a 12-year-old little boy that I'm trying to make happen. And I got a late start in comparison to a lot of other people, but I started. You know what I mean? That's the main thing. And this was stuff since I was 12 years old. I wanted to do sports talk. I wanted to be on Sports Center. I wanted to make clothes because I love drip. You can see, it's the girl, man, Ebony Wilbur. She's always say, man, when I moved to Birmingham, man, I had a polo shirt on. And she was like, I was like 8. She was like, you was the first boy I ever knew that had a polo shirt. Like 8. I got pictures of me in Lacoste sweaters and all this, man. I'm like, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's always been my thing. You know what I'm saying? In sports. So this is basically, man, me manifesting the thoughts of a 12-year-old kid that's got to, just doing something. But I'm doing it. And I like it. And the quote that I'm going to leave this with you all. The quote that Rick Rubin said, ultimately, if you like what you're making, that's all that matters, dog. That's all that matters. Yeah. You can't stand you, pretty boy. hey, man, but the thing about it though, I kept it pretty, man, but I get down and dirty too, if need be. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind. I roll in the dirt with you. Hey, man, I appreciate that, Snipe. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. And if time come, I definitely will reach out, man, because the thing about making dreams happen is nobody can do it alone. I can't do it alone. You know what I'm saying? None of us get collaboration when we work together, we get so much further. And I think I'm not here to I'm not trying to say I'm doing something nobody isn't. Other people that's doing these, I reach out to them and tell them, man, let's do stuff together. And we, when time and our time is provided where we can do it, then everybody will. You know what I mean? But y'all crazy. Yeah, man. But yeah, this is like the manifestation of a 12-year-old kid. I was like, man, this is all I really want to do. And what happened with a lot of us, man, grades. I made such good grades that people, man, you need to go into engineering. This is that and the other. And you listen to people instead of listening to yourself. But one thing I know about myself and about life and most people other, if I don't do things, do what I want to do and how I want to do it, I'll never be happy. I'll never be happy. And that's what life, we're not supposed to live to be sad. You know what I'm saying? We like that's not the point of living. Like, are you can you even consider yourself really living if you're always sad? I don't think you can. I don't think you can. So this is the manifestation of a 12-year. And this, like I said, it's not to like make a bunch of money or anything. It's because, man, I love to do it. I just love to do it. I love to do it. I love making these clothes, man. I love, man, talking sports and all this. I love to do it. So the quote that I leave y'all with, like he said, ultimately, if you like what you're making, that's all that really matters. Facts. And that's a fact. So, again, I appreciate you all, man. We're gonna get ready to shut it down. We'll be back on on Thursday, excuse me. We'll be back on Thursday to discuss the upcoming weekend. Y'all expectations of this coming weekend. I'm gonna cry about Auburn more. Yeah, that's art, man. You know, thank you. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Thank you, Yanni. It's all about, you know, self-belief and just going out and trying to make something happen. You know what I'm saying? And everybody don't do that. But like I told y'all, if you had a wherewithal to even attempt to put it out here for people to consume and judge, then you already are successful. You already successful. Everything else is just icing on the cake. You know what I'm saying? You know, straight up. So we're gonna end the show. Again, thank y'all. Thank y'all so much, man. I appreciate you, man. We'll be back on Thursday. Mel Kiper has a new top quarterback in the draft. It's not Carson Beck anymore. We'll talk about the upcoming games. We'll talk more on the NBA the Major League Baseball postseason, the NBA preseason coming up. You got every sport that can be played, they'll be playing here in the month of October. October is literally the greatest sports month in the year. It's every single sport that they play is being played in October. Yep. Yeah, he got Shador number 1 now. Yeah, we're gonna talk more about that on Thursday. But yeah, he moved Carson Beck down and Shador's number 1. So, like I said, if the Jaguars keep losing and either the Giants or the Panthers pick second, you can probably see Travis Hunter and Shador Sanders go 1 and 2. Like that is not out the realm of possibility, dog. That's crazy. That's crazy. But yeah, man. I wish y'all the best. We're gonna take it out here with a classic 400 Degrees by Juvie. You heard me? And again, we'll be back Thursday on the same time, man. I appreciate y'all as always, man. Much love, much success to you. I hope you all have a safe couple of days, you know. And like I say, lay low, take it slow, but watch the show every Tuesday and Thursday with your boy, Third Lawson, the 13th disciple. I know I look, all right, man. I know I look biblical with all this facial hair. I'm gonna get it together. I ain't had a haircut in 2 months, believe it or not. But I'm gonna get it together, man. But I definitely appreciate y'all, man. Much love, man. Thank you. Have a good night. We're gonna let this ride for a minute, man. Yeah. What? I'll bust your ass up. Cause I'm ready to mask up.